Well, hello everybody. I hope this finds you well. I am going to have to fix my monitor quickly. Oh no, you're seeing too much. Okay, there we go. And fix the camera back to where it should be. Hi, my name is Dr. Chocolate Banana, and today for YBRB break 209, we are going to break 24 Heritage High Number Hobbies. We had a big hit last time. Let's see if we can have a big hit this time. On today's break, the teams are broken out as follows. For the Angels, we have MK5 Supra. For the Astros, we have my good friend Ski the Street. For the Athletic and the Blue Jays, we have Giants Fan. I wonder what team Giants Fan likes. For the Braves, we have Judge Howell. Here come the Judge. Brewers is Z Waterbear or Zvata. Cardinals is Jake7996. Cubs is Nico Jet. Nico, you're in this one, buddy. D-backs is Willie Likes. Or just Will Likes. It's probably just Will Likes. Dodgers is Drew Morg. Giants is Nico Jet again. Guardians is DMX. I still owe you a card. Mariners, The Burl. Marlins, Judge Howell. Mets, Mattbacks. Nationals is October Rust. That's a good one. October Rust makes me laugh. Orioles is Mattbacks. Padres is Zvata Bear. Phillies is Steely Dan. Never got into them. Pirates, W. Cotilla. Rangers, Teddy 5. Teddy. Man, you should have been in the last one, Teddy. Rays, Mr. Stompy. Red Sox, YNWA Dad. You know what, Dad? YNWA Dad? I can't say what that stands for. Electric Kool-Aid. You have the Reds. Rockies, October Rust. Royals, Judge Howell. Tigers, Fast Edgar. Twins, ooh, I hit my mic, sorry. Twins is Randy D. And White Sox is E638. Yankees, D. Holzer. D. Holzer. Okay, so I think we got people watching. I want to make sure I'm doing everything right. That's hits. Okay. Should be good. Okay. I hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday evening. I know I am. My children actually kind of went to sleep okay. And I had the fun time of disassembling my brand new basement stairs because there's water. So, I don't know if you know this or not, but oh, look at this. A big old Christian Encarnacion strand. That goes to, who's got the Reds? Electric Kool-Aid. CES. Oversized CES for Electric Kool-Aid. Well done, buddy. So, little tip. If you have untreated raw wood and water gets on it and it just kind of seeps into it, you know what happens? Mold. Did you know that mold grew when water got into wood? Because it does. So, I had to take down one step, take out a riser, take apart another step. It doesn't look, honestly, like it's too bad, the damage, but it's definitely damaged. So, we're going to see what happens with that. All right. I know they're a little blurry. We're going to give them time to settle in. Starting off, a Kevin Biggio. There's Camaro. Ooh, catchers again. I love the catchers. Okay, these three dudes are in a row in all the packs. If someone can find me a pack in which one of them is not followed up by the others, I will give you $1. Not really, but okay. There you go. Siri in the Aqua. Boom. Not really a big hit, but hey, we'll take it. Will Castro. There's Carp. And another Molina rookie. Jock Peterson. Let's see if we have any variants in here. Boom. None. Done. First pack down. Our first pack in the last break, if you all remember, was... Oh, I don't know who you are, Eric. Erk, I appreciate, though. It's not that it's actually that brutal. Because it's not the end of the world. Like, it's just a little water and some wood. I pulled the thing up. I could put it back in. Totally bad. What's brutal? Oh, Yuki Matsui. That's a nice rookie. I like that picture. Jared Jones, the rookie. What's really brutal is, like, I just have to, like, keep replacing it. And I can't stop the water from getting in, even though I've just, like, regraded my backyard. There's a Trident Teammates insert. There's just no not having a wet basement. When you live in Pittsburgh, and you can go into the Pirates chat and ask them this, you're White Sox. You're on the White Sox. E60, you know what? That makes sense. First time with YRB. Okay, or YBRB. Only my second, buddy, so good for you. But yeah, Pittsburgh basements are wet. They're just going to be wet. The foundations are 900 years old. Whatever little stuff was there to prevent them from getting wet has long gone. Rookie outfielders, name one. Nope, can't do it. Same with Stephen Kolek. So yeah, it's just going to be wet, and that's fine. Is that Paredes supposed to be green? That Paredes is supposed to be green. So we just regraded the backyard, did a whole lot of things. I just replaced some gutters so stuff stopped pouring in. It's probably going to take a little bit to dry out, but then I'll probably have to get a French drain. That's how that works. Interior French drains are all the rage. That's why they're French. So that's Choc's day. Now we're dyeing eggs because my daughter said the Easter Bunny had to be able to hide eggs, so that's fun. My wife is a great mother. Rookie pitchers. Too many Cubs for my taste. Cubs and Rockies. We'll see what happens. Now this is a fun card. It's not as good as the Pirates team card, but I do like this card. That's the Orioles teams card. We'll go ahead and make sure we get that one in a sleeve and a top loader. Okay. Yep. Irving Lopez. Nobody cares about Irving Lopez. I'm sure your mother does, Irving. I hope she does. Everyone deserves a mother that cares about them. And we have our first top-loaded card. Look, I have a stand. Boom. See that? A stand. So, Irk, this is your first time. Who else is out there? I bet you Nico's going to join at some point. How's the sound, Irk? Sound good? There is an Austin Hedges blue. Hedgy blue. Fun times. Lighter rookie. The guy we traded for Ellen Arenado. That's still a poorly centered holiday rookie. And a Forrest Whitley. Maybe, just as a thought, I'm just kind of having this thought now for the first time. Well, that's good, Irk. Do you mind if I call you Irk? Because that's fun for me. Maybe breaking on a Saturday night is not great for the engagement, but it gives some of us who have little else to do with their evening something to do. A couple of rookies, 3 rookies. There you go, we got an auto. Rick Wise. Rick Wise falling out of my hands, of course. Rick Wise auto. That's a Red Sox auto going to You Know What Dad? You Know What? Is it You Know What Dad? You Know What Dad, maybe. Either way, that's a nice auto. I don't know anything about Rick Wise. Can someone tell me about Rick Wise? I wonder if he did anything. Probably cracked Wise. That's a bad joke. Kind of embarrassed by that joke, but I'm going to make it again. He was cracking Wise. This is one of those autos of an old dude that you can tell is starting to sign things a little bit differently than he used to because of age. Makes it a little sad for me to see those. That's a cool auto. And there's nothing on here about him. Rick Charles Wise. Mr. Wise, I don't know anything about you, sir. I hope you're a productive member of the Boston Red Sox and many other teams. Let's go. Jackson Chourio rookie. That one's at least somewhat centered. Okay, oh, we got some chrome coming. a Pirates Chrome. Does anyone know what Skeens' card looked like so we can see whether or not that's Skeens? The best insert so far. I love those. The perfectly programmed are great. Okay. So, I don't know what Skeens' card looks like. It doesn't look like that, because that's Mitch Keller. Well, we tried. Mitch Keller Chrome. It's a nice Chrome card. It's Mitch Keller, but it's a nice Chrome card. Mitch Keller threw a lot against the Cardinals recently. I got to see him pitch a game, and the Cardinals won in OT. Yeah, I called it OT, not extra innings, because it rhymed with the song. Deal with it, boys and girls. All right. So far, I think we're going to put the best hits on the actual stands. That's my game plan. All right. Hoskins, Blaze Alexander, Corbin Burns, Kai Tang. Look at this. Teddy. That's an Aqua Wyatt. I'm going to top sleeve that for you, buddy. Aqua Wyatt. Logan Porter, Blake Snell, Lorenzen, and a base. Wyatt. It's so rare that you get some of these parallels in with players that you actually wanted to get them in. So that's nice. A lot of times you get a Mitch Keller, who's a lovely pitcher, by the way. Great pitcher. I'm sure even a better human being. Except for when he's pitching against my Cardinals, then he's a complete jerk. Aqua Wyatt. I'd go see that movie. Nope. We'll go that way. There it is. Connor Phillips on the rookie. La-di-da-di. There's a mini coming. Is that a mini? No, we have a black and white Randy Rodriguez for the Giants. Who's the Giants? That is Nico Jet. Nico, black and white. Good job, buddy. Yoshi base rookie. There you go. Okay. Black and white. Randy Rodriguez. No one out there knows anything about Rick Wise? Can tell me anything about him? Any two of you? All right. I'll have to ask Pierce or Wax what it was like breaking for like one or two dudes. Well, I'm here for you, boys. Oh, 3. Tyler. Let's see. That's the class now, not the image variation that we had last time. Okay, there's a mini Ryan Pepio. Ryan Pepio in the mini. Jackson Holiday. On the insert. Okay, nothing there. Let's leave that mini. Only 500 of these minis. For those of you who didn't listen to the podcast or don't remember the numbers. I don't know anything about Pepio. Well, good for Pepio. He's playing baseball. What's up, Dave? You can always say, "What's up, Doc," to me, buddy. Happy to do so. Dave, who are you in the real world? And by the real world, I mean Discord names. Wait, let me guess. I don't know. October Rust? Maybe you're October Rust. I don't see a DS. Ooh, maybe you're Z Water Bear. Nola. Okay. Yendris Gomez, the bane of my heritage boxes. Or box. Brandon Fatt seems like something fancy. It is not. Josh Bell, Darius Vines, and Josh Hader. DMX, what's up, Dave? We're going to have a beer someday, you and I. In Pittsburgh. of all places. Who do you got today, DMX? You got the guards. Nothing so far for the guards. That's who you got, the guards. Okay. You are a master of the wheel, my friend. Alec Marsh. Boom. And, oh, look at that. Nico. That's probably not Wyatt Langford hot, but that's pretty nice. That's a Jung Hoo Lee black refractor. Let's see what the numbers are on there. Is that really? You know what, kids? I'm not super into the numbers being the numbers, but that's a bookend. That's a 75 out of 75. Man, Choc is 2 for 2 on big rookie black refractors for breaks. Nico Jet. If you're not out there, you should be out there. Can someone go ping Nico Jet for me? Yeah, DMX, that is a nice one, my friend. Let's see what else we got. Nothing of substance that I can see. Irk with the bang. I agree. Ooh, that doesn't go in that stack. There we go. Set him off in the other stack. Anyone able to comp that? I'm curious what that's going to go for. I'm going to guess in the 2. 150 to 2. That's what I'm guessing. 150 to 2. Bader in a Mets uniform. Makes me sad every time. Contreras in a Cardinals uniform still confuses me. Will Klein. Nice beard. Jack Fraley. Also a lovely beard. Pajes. Pajes. That's how our Pajes says. Let's see. Nothing fancy here. Oh, yeah. Saw Nutty trying to, well, I say Nutty, and saw someone in the Pirates organization make an actual move to try to do something for fans, which was nice. Rookie pitchers. Justin Turner's, I'm not your fan. There's a Cardinals. There we go. Cardinals, silver, Matthew Liberatore. He's actually having a wonderful season. And another Cardinals hit. That's a Cy Young award for Bob Gibson. Gibby. Nice. Liberatore's having a really nice start to the year. He's getting no run support, which is disheartening. Last sold for 140 on the Jung Ho. I can't believe that Jung Ho's market is that much behind Wyatt's. But what do I know? I'm just a doctor who's a banana. Okay, we're going to put that over here. There we go. I think I'm going to take the Jung Ho. Yeah, it was a pleasant change. I agree. I don't know if you heard. I'm going to tell the whole people because I need like 45 minutes to an hour worth of talking material. The recent Pirates debacle. I can show the Gibson again. 68 Cy Young Award. Gibby with some amazing chops back in the day. 68, of course, when he pitched the 1.12 ERA, and then they changed the mound. So there's a chrome coming here. Just a base chrome, looks like. Luke and Baker and some other dudes. Randy Rodriguez base. Arias, underappreciated. And there's a Robbie Ray chrome. Nice. So the recent debacle, the recent debacle after the Pirates removing, there's a Lynn insert too. Pirates removing, here you go. Dave, I'm going to let you take a gander at that for a little bit. 3 home runs, 10 RBIs when he beats up on Detroit on June 18th. So the Pirates took Clemente's number off the right field wall, which is sacrilege. And then another thing they did, which was super fun, was they took these memorial bricks that they had outside of the stadium in some sort of walkway, or maybe it was in the stadium, I don't remember where, and they just bulldozed them. They dug them up, sent them to like a landfill or some recycling place. So you see this, the image in the newspaper was just a giant stack of bricks with engravings on it that they just laid there with nothing going on. And so everyone's like, hey, like, my daughter died of cancer, and we memorialized on that brick because she loved the Pirates. And then they just threw it in the landfill. It was a really bad look. So they're trying to, like, come back from that. It's not going well. Yeah, Irk, they did. It was Clemente Memorial. It was just his number on the wall, and they put a seltzer ad on it. Lane Thomas, former Cardinal great in the blue. There we go. Nothing super fancy here. Good evening, Wax. That JHL is huge. I am 2 for 2 on breaks, pulling big rookie black refractors. Yeah, DMX, they tried to say, hey, bricks wear out. Which, you know what? Yes, bricks wear out. But not in like a decade. That organization. That organization is terrible. Ooh, Ryan Fernandez. He of the 9 ERA. Gosh, he was having such a good run last year. Bunch of rookies. DMX, I read that as bricks don't lie, and they don't either. They're very truthful. But yes, they don't really die. They do corrode. But I'm in a 90-something-year-old house made of bricks. All original. Doo-doo-doo. Aroldis Chapman, I'm not your fan. Kyle Hurt, not a big fan of you either, but I'll take you. VS2, my boy. Juan Marichal, winningest picture of the 60s. Is he really? Well, good for Juan. Dominican Dandy, that's a great name. Jackson Merrill on the base. Trevor Story had 2 home runs yesterday, I think. It is not in the Mexican War Streets, DMX. It is in Shadyside. I know this because I have been there numerous times. I live near it. It's pretty awesome. They're like basically petrified. It's like a little cul-de-sac street thing. Yeah, it's pretty great. Mitchell Parker. Boom. Lane Thomas just base. More rookie pitchers. Quick name one. Anybody? Anybody? You were wrong. That joke gets me every time. All right, name me. You done looking? Okay. Now type one in the chat. Yeah, you can't. That makes me laugh every time in my head. And nothing fancy here. I think we haven't gotten a whiteboard this time. But I saw, I think, a chrome coming. Royce Lewis, hello. Ronel Blanco rookie. Jordan Hicks, what could have been? Caballero. And this is a Yankees. Oswaldo Cabrera out of 699. Now and then on the Kimbrel. Cronenworth, Canario as a rookie. And Logan Gilbert base. Wax, I totally get it. I don't believe him. I could be wrong. But you do that and you replace him. Let's see. Where do we want to put that? Let's get some redistribution here. Let's show some quality. So I'm going to go silver. Team card, black and white. Boom. Oop, sorry, JHL. Did not mean to hurt you. Mexican War Streets has a lot of cool stuff. That's probably why. DMX. I can't open this one. I don't know about the Bob Gibson story with the old-timer home run. Oh, we're upside down. There's the Skeen base. Rookie pitchers. Jack Leiter blue. Walter rookie. Shea. Stroman. I love how Stroman always has a do-rag under his hat in every card he has. I assume he just always has one on. They said they were replacing the names after everybody called them on it. That was definitely I mean, if that was their intention all along, awesome, great. But that was not known because they found out about them being gone independently of the Pirates doing or saying anything. Yeah, that sounds like Gibson DMX. There's a white border of Jack Fraley. I wonder about that because Gibby, being the consummate competitor, was always like, you don't talk to that guy on first. Like, there's stories of someone covering first and chatting with the dude and being like, hey, you don't talk to him while we're on the field. You don't talk to him while you're taking warm-ups. You don't talk to him until you're out of the dugout, out of the stadium. And I feel like that's just like super intense. And I don't know that it flies now, but it is a different world. And by all accounts, Gibby was a great dude. Just, an intense competitor. Pepio, we got a mini and we got a blues. So, I don't know. I wonder about that. If that's something that we should still celebrate or just take it as a relic of its time. Like Tom and Jerry beating each other up. I don't think I'd have my kids watch Tom and Jerry now, but I would still watch it and chuckle. Chung Ho base. Look at it. Look at it. Look. Oh. Base. Black. There we go. Sawyer Gibson Long. That's a great name. Verlander, the only major leaguer still older than me. There's a SP. Oh, Dave, I'm absolutely 100% certain that story is true. Because that's exactly the Gibby I know. All right, next box. Okay. Orange scissors tonight, not the blue-handled ones. Hey, Yoshi. That should bring you some luck. Ooh, I keep hitting mics. Sorry, boys and girls. Let's see. Oh, another buyback. And another Jim Holt buyback. We've seen you twice, Mr. Holt. I wonder if they just get a bunch of them. Yeah, probably. Who's got the A's? Giants fan. You got a buyback. Those are fun. I like those. That one seems to be even in a little better condition than the other one was. Wax, how's the audio quality and the video quality tonight? You alright with it, boss? Shupa is the sound I make whenever I put my kids' clothes on. My 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old. He hates it. He says, Dad, don't say Shupa. That's my story. Here we go. All right, Tyler O'Neill. And there is a Leo Rivas out of 699. I have no idea who you are, Mr. Rivas. Seager insert. Shota base. Jackson Merrill base. And we're good. Where were the other two, Dave? Badoom. Okay. Yari Rodriguez. There's a white border coming, and it's Mr. Sawyer Long Gibson, whose name I enjoy. There's a lot of rookies in this pack. Boom. Glad the audio is great. Got it. That makes sense. That got it was to you, DMX, on the Holtz. I tried to tinker with some settings on the video. I tried to... Holy shit, I did it. I'm sorry, I just cursed. Holy crap, I did it. Look at that. That is my first red ink. I don't even know who Ben Brown is. I'm a little disappointed it's a Cub. But that is a red ink. Oh, that's awesome. That's a pack pulled red ink for Nico. Nico, you're having a heck of a break, my friend. A heck of a break. Oh, that is great. You don't need to hang out, buddy. Those are your 2 hits. That's a red ink of Ben Brown and a Jung Ho Lee black refractor. Man, someone tell Pierce I pulled a red ink. He won't believe it. I'm so excited about that. Had to be a Cub, of course. But I'm so excited about that. Holy cow, Nico. What's awesome is Nico popped in the last time for my first break just to say hi, because Nico is a supportive dude. And then he gets rewarded with big hits. So that's what you should always just come say hi to Choc. That's what it is. More rookie pitchers. Here comes a refractor. It's Mitchell Parker on a $6.99. Noelvi Marte on the rookie sensations. You have sound muted. That's okay, Nico. I'll sing you a song later. Sorry, Rick. You know what? Rick, I'm going to leave you there, and I'll leave that red ink center. I was going to move you, but you're still pretty great, Mr. Wise. Yeah, Wax, I saw you just posted the hits from your big break that I haven't gotten to see yet. And I'm curious to see what they were. Be well, Nico. Have a good evening. Would you please open up? Do 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 do. Okay. Here we go. Chapman, Hurt rookie. Montgomery, Victor Scott rookie. Hazoy. David Banuelos. No idea. Someone's feeling a little funny there. I got excited. Could you imagine a red ink and a flip stock in the same box? I can. But I don't think it's going to happen. 56 out of 75. Can someone look up if Ben Brown's even good? I think I got a little bit of whiteness in the corner, unfortunately, but amazing. Just beautiful. Okay, there's a Jung Ho Lee base. That one looks a little different, but it is not. Gibson on the rookie again. There's a white Ahmed Rosario. Pajes, rather. I know it's a Pajes because that's what he told us. Or told the Cardinals media. Most of the SP are unknowns in Heritage. Yes, DMX, you are correct. In high numbers specifically. Because most of the checklist is unknowns. There we have a Skeens refractor. Who's got the Pirates? That is one. I gotta get the number over here in the direct light because I'm old. 144, I think, out of 699. That's huge. Well, it's not huge, but it'll pay for your spot in the break, won't it? W. Catilla. Yes, it will. Now y'all are going to be banging down the door for chalk breaks. Yeah, you will. Reds team card is cool. Matt McClain, LED Cruz, De La Cruz, CES, and Steer. Fan of that one. Still not as good as the Pirates one, which is my favorite. But we're all allowed to have favorites and preferences. Let's see what's happening here. I'll put the Reds right there. Oh, Reds fell off. All right. We're going to send a little bit of you to the stack back there. Waiting for the recap. and what a recap it'll be. And rookie pitchers, Connor Wong's fun. Nothing fancy there. All right, DMX Wax, you're in the chat. Irk, I don't know if you're still around or not, but I want your opinion. I want anybody's opinion. What do you think is a bigger hit? The Jung-Hoo Lee or the Ben Brown? The team cards do look awesome, DMX. I definitely agree. If you were doing a recap, which card would go in the back? Winker Blue. It's a color match, I guess. I wonder whatever happened to Ezekiel Duran. Did you have a good year at all? It was okay. It wasn't great. DMX is going Red Ink. I think I'm going Red Ink too. Here's the thing. Red Ink is basically a no-name. Yeah, that's what Wax is doing too. Well, let's see what else we pull, Wax. But DMX is or not DMX. DMX, you could be Red Ink too. Double B. Blue, it would be the back. No question. Okay. Double B is a Red Ink. He's a no-name. But that Jung-Hoo Lee is a big rookie. Oh, there's a Shamanea mini. I still love those minis. Okay. Rookie pitchers. There is. I forgot Vidal was a short print too. For something, Livin' La Vida Loca is in my head. Waxed, I think I'm with you. I've been convinced. Even with the negative 2x multiplier or whatever that would be of being a Cub, it's still pretty awesome. Now, I would be happy if it was like a PCA, because that dude is awesome. I think it was 24 where that guy ran basically across the entire outfield to catch a line drive. That was amazing. That play lives in my head rent free. Luke and Baker and a bunch of other dudes. Rodri Munoz of the large hat. You're a rookie too, Munoz. Yep. Okay. I was told specifically not to sing actual songs, and here I am whistling Livin' La Vida Loca like I'm Ricky Martin's publicist. What the heck is wrong? Jack Leiter on the rookie base. Okay, rookie pitchers. Leo Rivas is a rookie. Ginkel, are you fancy? You are not. Montero, Holiday. Sorry, had a cough. Figured you didn't want to hear that. Being the professional production I am, I decided to mute my mic. Santana, Sale, Sauer, the rookie, Teoscar Hernandez, Blake Snell, 2-time Cy Young Award winner on the Aqua. Forrest Whitley, Soler, Drew Milas, and that is it. That's a good call, Wax. From 23 Heritage, there is a Kyle Manzardo on the blue. On 23 Heritage, there is a Dave Winfield, Jordan Walker dual auto. And I think it's finally down to like $250 on a bin. But I just know that I shouldn't spend $250 on that card. Maybe I should spend $250 on that card. I don't know. Craftley. Maya. Austin Shenton. Rookie pitchers. And we're good there. I feel like we're due a couple more chrome. I'm 4 for 4 opening Heritage for Yellow Brick Road here and getting a real one. I'm 5 for 5 total because my hobby also had a real one, although not anyone we care about. Okay, Rutledge, Tatis, Marsh, Silver Severino with the Mets. Corbin insert. There you go. This has been a pretty nice couple of boxes. The cursed boxes are the best boxes. Okay. Yes, the boxes are the packs are super glued. I also have very weak fingers. It's a congenital disease. Don't need to talk about it. Of course, being facetious. Okay. That Robbie Ray picture strikes me as odd still. There's a Fred Lynn insert. Oh. Okay. There's another Ryan McMahon on the $6.99 Chrome. Jansen gets his 400th save, which is fun. Flaherty, there's some rookie pitchers. And Oliver Dunn. I hardly knew you. That might have been our last Chrome. I haven't been doing a good job of keeping track. Sorry, McMahon, you're going to the back of the line. You're not a real one auto. You're definitely not a red ink. And we're super good still. Okay. Rookie pitchers. Try Camargo. Hey, that's the first time I've seen you not followed by the other two dudes. Rengifo on the blue. And Langoliers. Is that Langoliers? How do you say his name? I'm going Langoliers. Like he's a Stephen King novel. I haven't really looked too much at the 76s. I'll be interested to see what happens. Gomez on the rookie. I'm trying to save up for TCPA. That's what I'm looking for. Jake Bauers on the blue. Nothing. DMX, were you alive when those came out, though? Sorry, that was an old man joke. I think we have another Chrome coming up. Fetty and the City Connect. Lane Ramsey on the black refractor. I don't know who you are, Lane. Do you remember these coming out? Because I remember getting the 88 set, and I was born in 83. I got the 88 complete set. But I knew I had 86s and 87s and 88s. But I don't remember getting anything before that. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense to like the stuff from when you were a kid. Okay. Manzardo on the rookie. Hedgie. There's a Jackson Merrill rookie performers. Langford on the base rookie. Nada. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You're as old as my oldest brother. And I don't know that he really cared about baseball cards. Or baseball. He was in a band, so that was his shtick. Diaz and then Jeffers, that makes sense, but the other guy wasn't there. What are you looking at me so funny? Full year or short print, that's why. And Yoshi on the rookie. TCPA. Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. I guess it's just Topps Chrome Platinum now. I'm going to buy so much of the Topps Chrome Platinum. I'm going to get a case for myself. I'm going to get a case to break with a couple of friends. I'm going to get some hobbies just to have around. Oh, man. Yeah, TCPA. Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. Yeah. I guess you don't say I don't say things out loud very often. Paul Skeens. Gibby throws no hitter in 71. There you go, Dave. Yes, on the rookie. And nothing fancy. Okay. Of course, the last pack doesn't want to rip nicely for me. And there is nothing of consequence in the last pack. Short print of Nick Ahmed. All right. Yes, the parallels are great. Parallels TC, but they have the same problem with autos here, which 80% of them are just nobodies. So, okay. Give me 2 seconds while I do some sorting. Okay, dropping top loaders. Okay. Sorting out cards. Getting them all nice and aligned. Do. There we go. Okay, we'll start with the buyback. Go with team. Go with you guys. Then you guys. I forgot about the minis. Okay, you guys, and you guys. All right, ladies and germs. Here comes your recap. We got Jim Holt on the buyback. Ryan Pepio and Sean Manea on the minis. Reds team, Orioles team, only 2 team cards, only 2 boxes, so it makes sense. Going to the Chromes. Mitch Keller, Oswaldo Cabrera, Robbie Ray, looking really weird. Ryan McMahon, I think he has like a rocket of an arm. Mitchell Parker on the Chrome rookie. Leo Rivas on the Chrome rookie. Now I got the silvers. Luis Severino and Matthew Libator. We got Chrome black of Mr. Lane Ramsey. We got a black and white variant of Randy Rodriguez. The aqua of Wyatt Langford. And a Rick Wise Real 1 auto. Now we're getting into the big ones. I'm going to shift that around. Sorry. We got the Chrome of Mr. Skeens. You may have heard of him. That's out of $6.99. I don't think that's the refractor. I'm not seeing color coming off that. You got the black refractor of out of 75 out of 75, a bookend for JHL. And the red ink, Ben Brown. It's a nice auto. 56 out of 75 for the Cubbies. So, that was a good break. There's some awesome cards in there. Thank you, as always, for joining. I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your Saturday evening. Hope it was a little bit of fun. Hope you got some good cards out of this. And I'll see you in the server. All right. Love you guys.